Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Obviously continuing on from last week, I'm going to go out and do a lovely walk. You may recognise it if you've been here before. If not, I shall obviously explain where I am. Well, it will in just a second. Where I need to start my walk is probably about a mile that way. So I'm going to head off over there, and then once I'm there, I shall sort of tell you where I am and where I'm going to be doing my walk. Okay, see you in a mo. Okay, so I'm at the start of my walk. This walk's about a mile or just over a mile. Some of you may recognise the statue in the background. I'm going to leave its name somewhere around about here because I forgot what it's called already. Even though I looked it up this morning, I've got such a bad memory, I've forgotten already. So I'm at the start of my walk. Obviously that's behind me. I was going to say if you recognise that you'll know where I am, but I've just realised I'll probably put the title of where I am in the description of this. So yeah, so you know where I am. I'm in the Queen's back garden. And obviously what a huge back garden it is. But obviously the garden leads up to the house, which is, well, I think they call it Windsor Castle. So yeah, Windsor Castle right down the very end. We're going to do this walk in a moment. So it's about 2.5 miles, about 2.6 miles is what it is. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So the wind's starting to get up. So I'll move it around this way a little bit, hopefully I'll block it. I am going to be getting I have got a mic on order. So next week's video should be nice and crystal clear. I'm using a gimbal at the moment as well. I'll leave the description what gimbal I've got and where I've got it from. But yes, we're going to go for a nice long walk. The last time I was here was probably about 27 years ago. I actually did the Windsor half marathon, which is obviously did this walk that I'm going to do. Well, obviously I ran it. I'm going to do the walk that I'm going to do now. Yeah, funny enough to say, when I did it, it was about 27 years ago. I was 26 and I weighed 12 stone. And I think that's probably where I was at my fittest sort of ever. And that's my goal actually this year when I'm losing the weight. My goal is to get down to 12 stone. So for those obviously interested, I started just over 4 months ago, weighing in at 21 stone. I've now lost about 4.5 or just over 4.5. So I'm kind of like halfway there. So about another 4.5 stone to go. And obviously mainly if I'm say walking every day, typically sort of 2-3 miles, sometimes do 6, and on the odd occasion I'll do 10 or so. But that as well as obviously the eating, obviously I mentioned in last week's video, the main thing that's keeping me going is doing intermittent fasting, and just having that small window where I eat makes it so much easier for me, because I'm one of these people, I'm all or nothing, so I can rather eat loads and loads of food or I can go ages without none. But having that small window makes it a lot easier for me to to keep to a nice sort of eating pattern. But yeah, so enough of that. I'm going to crack on and have a little walk down here, and well, let's see if the Queen's in or not. I think typically they normally have the flag. So if the flag's up, it means the Queen's in, and the flag's down, the Queen's out. Obviously, if you guys know better than me, let me know in the comments, because I say I've not been to Windsor in such a long time. I could be completely wrong. Either way, we're going to have a little walk down. Plus, I'm going to try and look out for some deer, because apparently there's about 500 deer live in this sort of forest. But obviously, this forest is huge. So the chances of them actually being anywhere near the path, very remote. Obviously, they're going to be off hiding sort of elsewhere and looking for food, or maybe even having a little sleep. But yeah, let's go for a little walk, guys, and yeah, enjoy the views. So, good old British weather. Obviously I'm not even a quarter of the way, and yeah, it's starting to rain. At the moment it's that kind of rain where you need to be out for quite a long time to get wet, although with me saying that, it's now getting heavier. So yeah, this could be my first sort of wet walk. That sounds right, without sounding wrong. Yeah, obviously you say, long way to go, so I've only just sort of got about a quarter of the way. Obviously now I'm not using the gimbal because I don't think that would survive too well in the rain. So just holding on to my GoPro, we'll have a little walk. Yeah, I mean, again, in my bag, I'll bring everything. I've got a hat finally, so if the sun does come out and it starts getting too hot, I can protect my head. I've got a hat. I've got a jumper in my bag, obviously water, and a sort of like a weather mac, sort of packer mac, whatever they're called, them little things that sort of fold up small. So yes, I've kind of got everything I need. But say the rain at the moment, it's coming down, but it's not like disastrous. So I'm just going to keep going as I am, because it's not too cold today either. It's quite mild. I mean, this morning when I first woke up, it was freezing, even though the sun looked like it was trying to come out. But yeah, it's quite mild at the moment, but obviously a bit wet. But yeah, still the fun of walking though. Say just being outdoors, and here's lovely. There's quite a few horses just gone past. I couldn't get my GoPro out in time though. I can see some more right down the bottom, so if they do go past, I will try and get some footage of said horses. But yeah, I mean, even the thing is though, because I live in the UK, I'm kind of used to it being a bit of everything each day. So yeah, so being out in the rain doesn't really bother me, and it certainly wouldn't stop me from having my walks basically. So yeah, well, we'll carry on and we'll see how far I get before I film again when it's absolutely bucketing it down, which it may well do. Alright, I'll see you in a moment, guys. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can just about see, obviously, the castle's behind me. Yeah, done most of the journey now. I don't know, maybe half a mile left. It's very deceiving, this road. I say, when I did the Windsor half marathon, most of it's on roads. So you're running around, and then where I kind of started, you kind of like turn a corner, and you can see obviously the long stretch of road. But at the very end, you can see the finish line, and it's quite deceiving because you can see the finish line, but it's still over a mile away, because it wasn't the whole length of this, but yeah, it was over a mile away. So a lot of people, if they come around that corner, see the finish line and sort of like go up a gear to try and get there, not realising they still got a mile or a mile and a bit to go. So yeah, it's quite a nice long route. But yeah, weather absolutely nuts. I say literally minutes ago I pulled out my gimbal, sun was out, so I had to put the hat on because it was sunny. Sun came out really hot, got the gimbal out, within seconds clouds have opened up, chucking it down with rain again. Hence the reason I've got the Packer Mac thingy on now. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't live in the UK, we really do have, well, we can have all 4 seasons in one day, especially come obviously sort of like August time, or sorry, late on in the year time. Yeah, we can have sun, rain, sleet, snow, the works. Obviously during the summer it is generally just rain, well, rain. A bit of sun, woohoo, everyone gets out when there's a bit of sun. But yeah, no, lovely little walk this time, I must admit. I can walk anywhere, I don't mind walking around streets or whatever, but having a bit of countryside and nice views obviously help. And say, obviously at the bottom, the castle, because I love castles. So you will see me doing some castle trips. I think the first one I'm probably going to do is Arundel, which is not too far from me. I've never been there before. South Downs National Park, so yeah, definitely going to go and see that within the next 2-3 weeks. I think I'm going to pop down there. But yeah, we've done a fair bit of the journey, so we're going to do the last little bit. The sun might come out again, who knows, but yeah, so we'll do the last little bit of a walk and go and see if the Queen's in. Okay guys, as you can sort of see, the sun has broken through the clouds. Still got rain back on because say literally minutes ago it was still chucking it down. Yeah, I've obviously walked back now to roughly about halfway. Obviously Windsor Castle behind me, and obviously the horse statue up this end. So yeah, so I kind of parked midway. Obviously I prefer walks that are sort of like circular, so basically I end up where I start. Obviously this walk, I think you can see there's thunderstorms still going on over that way. Yeah, I prefer the sort of circular walks. This walk's obviously a long straight line, basically meaning that obviously once I've walked it, I've then got to re-walk it, which is why I kind of parked my car. Can't quite see, there's a little gap in the hedge over here. It's about 300-400 yards that way. So I've kind of parked halfway. So that way I've obviously come in, walked up to the horse, walked all the way down to the castle, had a little mooch around down there, and then walked back halfway back up. Just so I wouldn't have to do like the whole long line again. But yeah, according to my watch, I've done, I think it's like 16,000 steps, and about 6.5 miles. So yeah, nice. So nice little walk. I say yeah, weather. I mean, it is now again, but say over there you can hear the cloud wave. You can see the dark clouds over that way. Thunderstorms over there. Blue sky up here behind me. So yeah, if you're in the UK, as you know, you go out in your car, you have everything from like brollies to sun cream because you just don't know. But yeah, I had a thoroughly good day. So I'm going to walk back to the car now. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. So I really enjoyed the walk. Hope you enjoyed the few little scenes. I would have done a bit more filming, but obviously the rain was out, so I couldn't really use the gimbal, which is a shame because obviously I wanted to have a little bit more of a practice and a play with it. But yeah, I mean, Windsor, lovely place to come and visit. It's definitely a hot spot to come for people all over obviously the world, just because it's very pretty, and obviously the castle, which is a big bonus because I love castles. So yeah, cheers for watching to the end, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, leave some comments down below. Even if it's just to say hi, I'll obviously say hi back. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye for now. Coming up next week, I take a walk around the inside of a castle. But can you tell which one I'm at?